Okay, so let's see. You've got the problem. Let's see. It says use the given graph of f of x to graph the following function. And it says g of x is equal to 2 times f of negative x. Okay, and they give you a picture. It looks something like this. And they tell you some points. They say, okay, we've got a point -3, -1. We've got another point -1, comma 2. And a third point over here, 2, comma -3. Okay, so this is the given information. We have this graph, f of x, and we want to change it into the graph of g of x. G of x now is equal to 2 times our function f of x, but it's not 2 times f of x, it's actually 2 times minus, or 2 times f of minus x. Sorry, 2 times f of minus x. So first off, to be able to apply, to transform this graph of f of x, we have to first identify what transformations are occurring here. There are 2 transformations here. We have the first, which is this thing, that minus in front of the x, and that's going to be a reflection over the y-axis. And then the second transformation is the 2 here. So this 2 is also a transformation. What kind of transformation is it? Well, it's 2 multiplied to the function, so it's a vertical stretch by 2. Right. Okay, so for transformations, there are a few things to remember. What you have to remember in transformations is there are 3 types of transformations. There are shifts, there are stretches. We can also call these like compression or shrink. And then there are reflections. Okay, so shifts are always when you're adding or subtracting something. Stretch and shrink is always when you're multiplying or dividing by something. And a reflection is specifically if you're multiplying by -1. Okay. The way you determine, like, is it an x shift or a y shift? The way you determine x or y is the number being added or subtracted from the x or from y, from the whole function itself. Okay. Same with the stretch and shrink. The way you determine like a stretch, is it an x stretch or a y stretch? Well, this 2, is it being multiplied to the argument or is it being multiplied to the whole function itself? In our case, the 2 is multiplied to the whole function, so it's a vertical stretch. All right, well, I hope this helped.